College basketball players, their families, and fans will spend plenty of time in the Triangle this week for March Madness. 4 local venues will host men's and women's games this week, a lot of them. WRAL's Chris Lovegood is here now with the excitement that's building as the tournament gets underway, Chris.
Oh, all 3 Triangle women's teams are in the top 3 seeds there, Jeff. And this is the first time that's happened since 1998. That means Duke, UNC, and NC State have home court advantage for the first 2 rounds of the tournament. And this morning, we heard from UNC and NC State's head coaches. UNC head coach Courtney Banghart was asked about the team having rest before heading into March Madness. And with some of the injuries the team experienced and pressure that comes with home court advantage, Coach Banghart says the rest was very much needed.
Going. And I know that for us not to have an opponent to focus on, for us to have some days away, there's a refreshment that needs to happen as you prepare for this next gauntlet. And it couldn't have happened at a better time.
NC State is trying to reach the Final Four for the 2nd straight season. Head coach Wes Moore says the schedule this year is similar to last year's tournament, and he said the team is thrilled to be back.
Yeah, I'm proud of this team for being able to secure a home bid. That's, to me, probably the thing that keeps me up at night more than anything else, is trying to secure one of those top 16 spots.
Now, here's a rundown of this week's schedule for the women's tournament. Duke, NC State, and UNC will all host first and second round games on their home courts. Duke will play Lehigh at 8 p.m. this Friday. NC State will take on Vermont Saturday afternoon at 2. And it's UNC versus Oregon State this Saturday at 4:30 p.m. Now, for the men's teams, Duke will play their first game Friday afternoon at 2:50 at Lenovo Center. They'll play whoever wins the match between Mount St. Mary's and American University. The Tar Heels will play as part of the tournament's first 4 against San Diego State on Tuesday night. That game is in Ohio. A lot of excitement is building for March Madness, and a lot of eyes will be on the Triangle for the beginning, Jeff.
Yeah, Chris, we call that good old-fashioned home cooking. It's happening right now. And coming up next at noon, this is just...
With both Duke and UNC in the NCAA tournament, many of you may want to catch a game in the early rounds.
It looks like those folks may be paying a little more than they bargained for. Ticket prices are skyrocketing already, as you can imagine, especially for some of the high-profile teams that will be showing up and playing at the Lenovo Center here in Raleigh. It's a home game, home crowd for Duke anyway. WRAL's Carly Haynes has been looking into this and joins us live now. Carly, what have you found?
We are going to be seeing people flocking into the Lenovo Center for March Madness. And we talked to the local chair of the NCAA organizing committee, and he said games here are expected to bring in around $10 million to Raleigh. And as you said, some of the country's best college basketball teams are going to be coming to the Triangle. 2-time defending national champs UConn, they're playing Friday in Raleigh. So is Florida, which won the SEC tournament. And of course, we can't forget about Duke, which won the ACC regular season and tournament titles. So as we can expect, it's going to launch demand for tickets. We went to websites like Ticketmaster, and prices are up for games at the Lenovo Center, going for about $1,000 for some of the best sections. And now you compare that to Milwaukee, where some of the best seats are going for about $600.
20 of the best teams in America here between Friday and Monday, competing to move on and advance to the next round. And you can just feel the excitement in the air. Everybody's talking about it.
Now, all 3 Triangle ACC women's basketball teams are top 3 seeds, each hosting opening weekend games. So a lot more there as well. And the local chair said that the majority of people who are attending these games are expected to come from out of state. So that means more money going into hotels, to restaurants, and even to RDU, which is good news for everyone. Carly Haynes, WRAL News, live in Raleigh.
And good hoop all over the place right here. Now,